react in a situation like that?
You understand what happened. Like I said, they played probably the best defensive play for that play, and the safety made a great play. But it's just part of the game, and so happened it happened at that moment. But you just go out and play and nothing get down.
Are you a calm person? Do you?
Yeah, I wasn't really. Yeah, I mean, I went back to the sideline and told the coach. I mean, played a great defense. We talked about it for a second, and then got back on the field and scored some touchdown.
Did you say anything inspiring to the guys?
No, I said, man, have some fun. I mean, I didn't say stuff happens, but I used a different word. But just gotta go out there and then live to play another play.
Fred, talk about the measure and the growth of the team's performance as well as your performance.
I think everything went pretty well today. We still have some stuff to clean up, offense and defense, special teams. A couple penalties hurt us there. But in the most part, you can see, when we get and put together a solid game and a complete game for both offense and defense and special teams, everything, we can be a special team. And the only thing we do is hamper ourselves as far as penalties and mental lapses and stuff like that. But we can be a great team.
How about the expectations that are on this team to perform at a high level, and as far as the outside expectation as well as the inside of the team's expectations?
We have high expectations as a team. Outside has high expectations of us as well, and that's perfectly fine. As I like to put it, it's just another man's opinion. We have our own opinion, and we know what we want, we know what we can do, and we're going to do it.
Offensively, what was the biggest difference this week compared to last? Just seemed like things were humming along a lot better.
We had fun, and we lived for the moment. I think last week came out a little tight. This week, we said screw it. Just went out there and played football.
How much did it help to have, the run game found some holes early, it seemed like?
It helps a lot. We had some fun throwing the ball today, but when you're able to run the ball a little bit, it helps out for that pass game. So, you're not always going to drop 8 and stuff like that. So we had a good game plan going into the game. Coach Mazzoni did a great job for us, and we found some holes, exploited some things in their defense, and had a solid day on offense.
I feel like they let you kind of let it loose a little bit more often than they did maybe last year.
Yeah, this year, this game and last game, you can see we're throwing the ball a lot, and that's good. I like that. We have that run game to complement it, and the offense is just sort of what we like. Throwing the ball around, letting our receivers make plays and do what they do best.
Now that the last week is over, you talked about the team being tight last week. Could you tell right away that this was affecting the team last weekend? Can you give us a couple of examples of where you saw the team being tight and how that affected you guys?
I guess a couple of mental lapses last week on offense. Defense played a great game, so I can't really speak too much for them. But on offense, you can just see mental lapses and stuff like that. We weren't doing what we were supposed to do. And so when you come out there and play, tense and stuff like that, you sort of forget things like that. And today, as you saw, we came out, we had fun, and everything was sort of on point, on cylinders. There was still some mistakes. No game is perfect, but we had a great game. We put up 42 points, and that's good for an offense. We can do better, but I guess can't be satisfied with it.
How would you assess the running game? Mazzoni said he'd still like to establish it a little bit more.
Yeah, I would too. And like I said, it helps the passing game. We were able to rack up about 400 passing today, but to be able to have that running game always helps.